Hi there, welcome, I'm MisterBo, and in today's video we're going to be taking a look at even more character Easter eggs hidden throughout Crash Bandicoot 4 It's About Time. Now I've already done a video talking about a load of Easter eggs that have already been found in the game for characters like Pinstripe, Tiny Tiger, Pura, and even Spyro, and if you want to go check that out for yourself, there'll be a link in the top right hand corner now or in the description below. But since making that video, even more little Easter eggs have come out, and the 100% ending for this game has also been released, and well, that includes a ton of Easter eggs as well, which we're going to be taking a look at. So to begin with, let's start off with Ripper Roo. Now Ripper Roo isn't just a picture on the wall in this game, Ripper Roo is actually in this game. Now this is one of the Easter eggs that I completely missed and was pointed out to me a lot in my previous video, and in order to find Ripper Roo, you're going to need to head to the level Offbeat in the Mosquito Marsh dimension. Now near the end of this level you will get to a rail grind section, and if you're trying to get through that rail grind section and you're not really aware of what's going on behind you, you will miss that Ripper Roo is on a rooftop just simply bouncing around. It is fairly hard to miss if you just aren't looking back there, but as you can see, plain as day, Ripper Roo is there. Now it is hard to get a good look at him, but it is kind of weird to think that Toys for Bob have made a 3D model of Ripper Roo. Perhaps he was originally supposed to be in this game in more than just a little cameo Easter egg in the background, or maybe we could see some sort of DLC in the future where we even play as someone like Ripper Roo. From there we can then move on to the Koala Kong Easter egg, which is actually pretty easy to find, but for some reason I just missed it, I just completely overlooked it, and it's in the level Toxic Tunnels located on Cortex Island. Now this one is right at the beginning of the level. As you can see, Kong's icon is on the side of these minecarts, and if you actually take a closer look, it is a completely brand new icon made for this game. It's not taken from the Insane trilogy. He looks a little bit more sort of goofy than normal, maybe like a kind of fake Crash version of Koala Kong. He's got sort of goofy teeth, but nonetheless, Koala Kong technically is in this game only as an icon though. Now another really cool Easter egg hidden in this game are the elemental masks. If you're not aware of who the elemental masks were, they were the masks for fire, wind, earth and water that were in Crash Wrath of Cortex, obviously the game that also introduced Crunch Bandicoot. They only ever appeared in that game, and now we have new masks with the quantum masks, so it is nice to see that Toys for Bob put a little throwback to these masks in this game. Now they are located in the level Blast to the Past, which is in the Eggipus dimension. And from there, we can then look at the 100% ending for this game. So if you are someone who hasn't seen this yet and you don't want to be spoiled, I suggest clicking off this video now. But otherwise, let's take a look at all the different characters that appear in this ending, because, well, there are some fan favorites here. So firstly, Ripper Roo is in here as well. He becomes the owner of a museum and he has Embryo locked up in one of his glass cabinets. This makes me believe more that maybe Ripper Roo definitely was supposed to be in this game in some way. It would be super cool to see some DLCs added in where we play as all sorts of different characters from the Crash universe. We then move on to my favorite of the images from the 100% ending, and this is an image of Nitrous Oxide, who of course is a racer, and you can see he is racing against Zem and Trance. So technically, Zem and Trance are in Crash Bandicoot 4. I think this is a super cool little addition. They could have easily have just made it some other kind of characters racing against Oxide. We also see a lab assistant in the back racing as well, but I think this is super cool. And again, makes me really want a brand new Crash Bandicoot kart racer in this awesome new style for Crash Bandicoot 4. Now another image we get in the 100% ending shows Coco as an esports star, and well, she has just beaten her rival, that being Nina Cortex. We have an image here of Nina Cortex, but in the background we also have Chick and Stu, and then over to the right we have Cortex, Dingo Dahl, Torna and Crash, and a sort of weird bat character. I'm not entirely sure who that is, but there's another character in there. Now I know a lot of people were expecting to see someone like Nina Cortex appear in the actual game, but it is nice to see that even though they didn't appear in the actual game, there is still a nod to them in this ending, so people who maybe felt a little bit let down have this nice little surprise. Now, there might be even more character Easter eggs hidden in this game that people just have not even found yet, and if there are any more, then I'll be sure to do a video updating you guys. Again, if you haven't checked out my previous video where I talk about the Crunch Easter eggs, the Spyro Easter eggs, the Pinstripe Easter eggs, and even the evil twins from Twinsanity, then make sure you go and check that out. Let me know in the comments below which character Easter egg do you think is the coolest, and were you super excited when you saw that 100% ending, because I know I certainly was. If you did enjoy this video, then make sure you click that like button, and if you're not already, then make sure you also subscribe for more Crash Bandicoot content coming up on the channel. If you'd like to, you can also follow me on Twitter to keep up to date with myself and the channel at IamMisterBo, and we also have a Discord server you can join as well and just hang out and chat. Apart from all of that though, thank you very much for hanging out with me, I really do appreciate it. Hopefully I will catch you in some of my future content, but until then, as always, make sure you take care. Bye bye.